What are you looking for from a borrower with your lender?
I prefer somebody who's experienced. So what's different between me and other lenders is like, you know, I call myself a private lender. It's not that different than hard money lender, but the big difference is I'm lending my own personal capital and capital I fully control. So if you go to traditional hard money lender,
Right.
they are really brokers lending
Other people.
other people's money. They're
Mhm.
connecting you as the borrower to whoever their capital source is. When you work with me, I am the capital source. So I don't have as much money. I don't have $100 million
Right,
institutional money
right.
behind me. So I get to be selective and slowly and organically grow a borrower list that we can build a great relationship. But with that, I can be more flexible. I can lend to a higher LTV because the big hard money lender, they have to fit in their box,
Box.
and they can't go outside of it. For me, if I ever have to deal with a default or a foreclosure with a borrower, I have the capabilities of renovating the property and taking it over
Right. You
myself.
could do it
My
yourself.
the other lender, they're fire selling. You don't pay, they got to
Hmm.
take over the property. They're just selling it. So I'm looking at what the ARV is on a property and so I'm able to lend at a
Yeah.
higher value, knowing my exit strategy. If all hell breaks loose and I got to take over, is
You
actually
know what
to
to do.
finish the
Yeah.
product.
Okay.
So my vantage point and my risk profile is different than other lenders because of my business model. So I feel like that gives me a strategic advantage, and with that, I charge a little higher than some lenders, but I go to a higher LTV and I have more creative solutions. I
Okay.
can cross collateralize. I'll look at second position loans on residential, on investment
Investment.
properties you
Okay.
have. So I could be more creative, and I found many borrowers appreciate it.
Excellent.
Wow, so is it 6 months, year? You're just
All
why
mine are 1 year term,
1 year? Okay.
no prepayment penalty. So payback. Standard loan for me is 12% annualized. So it's more like you can probably get from some of the bigger lenders. You could probably get like 10% right now. So
Hmm.
it's a little bit more than that. But if you plan on getting in and out of a property quick, in 6 months, the difference between 10 to 12% annualized isn't that
Yeah.
much. And when you factor in, I'm lending at a higher LTV and things like
Hmm.
that, it actually becomes a
It's a
wash.
better opportunity for the
Yeah,
investor to get in,
yeah.
right? Especially with somebody that's experienced, they can get in, get out,
Hmm.
and keep that money
keep the
turning
keep the
for
money
you. Yeah.
turning much quicker.
So what if so there's different lenders like so I wholesale too, right? Sometimes we just take it down, clean it out, sell it, and we're done in 30 days. Do you have like a minimum or is it prorated for the
I
month?
mean, you just got to like no, I don't have any minimum. So if
Oh,
a
that's
wholesaler
awesome.
came to me and they're doing it themselves, they can do that. They're just gonna have to pay the 1% origination
Yeah.
fee and then the prorated interest.
Yeah.
But if
Okay.
they're turning it in a month or less, I don't
Hmm.
I don't care. Let's
That's it.
get through it. I made my point and the prorated interest, and then hopefully they got another one that they
Yeah.
plan on
Right.
doing it again. So
Right after
that
that.
the velocity of money works for me and works for them.